This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not busy tearing the roof off the suckers, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Celebrate Black History Month at the Call to Conscience Black History Month Museum, formerly Columbia City Theater, 4916 Rainier Avenue South. Call to Conscience Black History Month Museum features exhibits and installations. It's a guided tour.
Installations include the Seattle Black Panther Party, the Black Heritage Society of Washington, the Rainier Cinema Black Movie Posters Collection, the Hartsfield Family Enslaved Quilt Collection, Revere XR, Negro League Baseball's Seattle Steelheads, NAACP Washington, Alaska, and Oregon, Giselle's Famous Chicken, Nasty Mix Records, Sir Mix-a-Lot, South Seattle Emerald, the Museum of History and Industry, Community Keepsakes and Memorabilia, the Total Experience Gospel Choir and Pat Wright, the Black Prisoners Caucus, a display from the Tacoma Buffalo Soldiers Museum.
Tuesdays through Sundays from 11 a.m. 7 p.m. There will be no other location where you can celebrate the achievements and the achievers of the Pacific Northwest and Seattle while recognizing the Black excellence that shines today. For more information, visit RainierAvenueRadio.world or call 206-290-9685.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Different rules apply when it gets this late. You know what I mean? It's like
whatever gets you through the night.
Hello, I'm an unpaid spokesman for DJ Soto Vaci. I'd like to invite you to listen to his free-form music show. It's popular music the way it was never intended to be heard. Whatever gets you through the night, late nights, here on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? You could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio,
your community radio station.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
The pressure is on. It's that new church suit with the fancy colognes. Gator boot stomping, two-stepping alone. Pop said, keep one in the head, you'll make it home. So, that's the only mission. Some say that boy bad. Mike Jack on the Pistons. Shoes tied, but I'm still tripping. Learn to walk around with a chip like it was written. Lord, that's my witness. Been gifted no Christmas. Calling plays 4th and inches while you stuck on the benches. Rags to riches, we laugh at critics. Head in the clouds, I've seen past the limits. I gotta make my mama proud. I do it all to see Renelle smile. So, is you in or you out? Tell me now, cause when it's time to rock, there's no better now.
It was all good just a week ago. Your true colors arrive once you're feeling show. Need a piece of the pie before I let it go. Before I arrive in front of heaven's stars. It was all good just a week ago. Your true colors arrive once you're feeling show. Need a piece of the pie before I let it go. Before I arrive in front of heaven's stars. Front of
sunbathe in it. When it's my time, I need more than 15 minutes. Smoking weed with a skyline, view of the city. Forever balling like Shad Moore shoes on Frank Nitty. To prove I got the moves, I'ma show you what it's like to score. I can feel it deep in my core. You ain't got the wings to soar, you need practice some more. I'm professional, too high for pedestals. Known to never show, but on time for schedule. Joey Jordison drumming the heavy metal flow. Quick to turn a loud mouth nigga into a vegetable. I got an angel on my shoulder telling me to keep cool, while the devil on my shoulder trying to slip me the tool. Granny taught me better, but I'm still acting a fool. So I'ma ride by my lonely, cause you fucked the mood.
Just a week ago, your true colors arrive once you feel it show. Need a piece of the pie before I let it go. Before I arrive in front of heaven's doors. It was all good just a week ago. Your true colors arrive once you feel it show. Need a piece of the pie before I let it go. Before I arrive in front of heaven's doors.
Man, you cannot take the hood to heaven, yo. Fresh juice. Rainier Avenue Radio. Open things up with a new joint from Seafood Sam. That goes the name right there. Seafood Sam. Can't Take the Hood to Heaven. It'll be off of the album Standing on Giant Shoulders, which will be out on April 19th.
I like that cover. I like how he's helping his friend get back up.
Yeah, man. Very
I'm
beautiful.
actually about to have me some seafood myself tonight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Surf and Turf, OG Mambo in the building, yo.
Hey, we're leaving the turf, man. We just working with that surf, you know what I mean?
That's wavy.
You're tuned in to Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's new hip-hop, it's new R&B every Wednesday night, 9 to 11, hosted by the Juice Pack, including myself, D Money,
Pinoy P, Pint Size, and likewise.
OG Mambo. And we missing our brother from another, man. IDYourself finna pop in a minute, man. Hey, stop what you're doing right now, y'all. Stop what you're doing. Hit that little subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Come on.
Go ahead and do that
tonight. It's a good time to do it.
And if you're tuned on any of our other platforms, Facebook, Twitch, X, in Twitter, Instagram, you can subscribe. You can go to over and subscribe to our YouTube and watch us there as well. YouTube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. And like Mambo says, ring that bell too as well. And you get a live show every week. You can listen to it whenever you want to or watch it whenever you want to. And then you also get daily clips every single day, smaller stuff for you as well. And follow us on all our platforms, IG, X, Twitter, @FreshJuiceMedia. We live tweet the playlists on Twitter and X. And tagged artists, you can learn more about them. And of course, we have our own Facebook group as well. You can follow us and watch us there. Facebook.com/group/FreshJuiceMedia. Right. And if you comment from there, of course, you'll show up as Facebook user unless you register your name, StreamYard.com/Facebook. And then it'll show your name on the screen. That way we can properly shout you out because, we actually run our favorite commenter of the week type of thing. So, of course, we want to get your name and shout you out properly. So there you go. If you're on there. Miles Salvador already tapping in. As always, we appreciate you. Definitely. She gave us 2 comments right off the jump. Okay, Miles.
What up, Miles?
Yeah, definitely. So feel free to jump in with those comments and everything like that. And so tonight, we not only do we have the 2 scheduled guests, we'll actually have another guest join us later on in the program for a little check-in as we debut his new video. But yeah, we'll be chopping it up with LexScope, man, one of the hottest filmographers in the Seattle Tacoma area, man. LexScope Productions, lots of videos out from him, man. Lots of our former guests talking about this cat, man. So we're definitely looking forward to chopping up with him. We also got Mack Moli joining us, man, from Cali. He's a battle rapper. He runs an IG live show called Last Saturday with Mack, and it's a performance-based thing. And we're basically playing his first ever recorded single
tonight, first released one. And then later on, we'll debut a video from the Icon. And that is actually an acronym that stands for the International Champ of Night.
Let's go.
Man, packed show. And without no further ado, let's take a look at what happened 1 year ago. As we play a clip from 1 year ago, we had two guests with us. We had Smoke M2D6, and we also had Jordy Sam on. But Smoke told us a very interesting story about when JFK rapped himself out of a ticket.
JFK rapped his way out of a DUI one time. They got pulled over after a show, right? And, you know, he's very, like, physical the way he goes when he raps. So the cops pull him over, and they're like, where are you coming from? You know, and he was like, oh, I'm coming from a rap show. And he's like, who was rapping? He's like, I was. They're like, okay, get out the car. You know, so get out the car. And they're like, rap for us. He raps, and he kills it, just murders it, you know? And the cops were like, you can go. Just go home. Just in Seattle. This is like, you know, back when they were doing like Grayskull and stuff. He rapped his way out of a DUI. He actually raps about it in a song somewhere too.
You see it happening in King County. Oh, this is the culture. Shout out to Smoke, man. Smoke.
Oh man, that is crazy. All right, man. Let's have some fun with some new guests. OG Mambo, bring in either one you want, man. They're both ready.
Man, all right. Well, I'm gonna just keep with the order that you went with, man. We'll go from left to right. You dig what I'm talking about? Man, D Money already told you he be with the filmography, messing around with the camera. He got a whole production that he be going on. He's showcasing other people's music videos. And some of y'all might have caught him on a mic once or twice, man. You did what I'm talking about? Make some noise, man, for my guy LexScope in the building. You heard?
Welcome to the show.
Let's go.
Cheers, my
Happy
boy.
to be
Cheers.
here. Happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate the space.
The hat is tough, man.
Man.
Thanks. I didn't really plan this well as far as logistics with the headphones, but you know we're working it out.
Nah,
You go get around it. I should have included Fashion Extraordinaire, the judge of this fashion wars and all that too, man.
Thanks, man.
Ooh, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
They might have anticipated the cowboy hat if I prefaced it like that.
It's messed up. I put a good outfit on too, but like it's not. You can't even tell. So I should have just wore a hoodie.
That is a pet peeve of mine. Hey, from time to time, if you feel like you need to stand up just randomly, bro, go ahead and just stand up and do your thing. You know what I mean?
I might have to once we get going. We got time. I might, you know what I'm saying? Give me 2 more little mimosas and we there.
and trust you guys, he actually brought his own champagne with him, man. So.
And a luggage. No, I'm playing. That's not his luggage.
All right, Mambo,
right,
you got one more to bring in.
Man, fresh out of California, they got some sunshine today from what I heard, and we could use it here in Seattle, man. Ready to kick some flows, kick some game, have some fun. We got Mack Moli, everybody. Yeah, make some noise.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Mack Moli, aka Mack Moli.
What's up, Mack?
This is dope, man. Appreciate y'all. This is cool, man.
Salute.
I'm not gonna say I didn't do all my research, but I definitely didn't know it was this cool. I seen the clips, you know what I mean? Because I just watched some of the clips from like people that I knew that y'all brought on, you know. But to see it from start to like where it's at now, this is cool, man. Y'all going crazy.
Hey, appreciate
it, bro.
that.
Salute.
And speaking of crazy, man, it's about to get really crazy up here.
D-Money, don't waste no time. Let's get to the grind, man. Let's get to that game, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's about to get really crazy up in here. We're about to play our favorite game show, man. We call it Take Yo Pick.
I love games. Yeah,
Shout out to ID Yourself.
Did that man just pop in for the vocal ad-lib?
All right, man. Very easy to play. We give you 2 different options. You just choose one of them.
All right.
Really simple to do, man. But we want to give all y'all in the comments the opportunity to comment as well. And we celebrate our favorite commenter on the following week. So anybody on Facebook, anybody on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, and Instagram, all the platforms, you're all eligible. And we'll celebrate our favorite winner. So without further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner. The Creative Brand, who said third nipple is an OnlyFans account.
Oh, shit. Shout out my guy Derek.
It was actually his birthday too, man. So he
Happy
dropped in a
birthday.
really dope comment, and we gave it to him, man. But that is a crazy comment, man. All right, let's get to a fresh five. And here we go with our first one of the night. Take your pick. Free healthcare or free education.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I'm gonna jump off first with this one, man. Go ahead and give our kid that free healthcare. I'm getting all the free massages, all the acupuncture, all the cupping, all the free dental situation. Because you know what I mean, we're already well educated, and I can educate myself. You dig what I'm talking about? Slaves learned how to teach themselves. My ancestors was back in the land sneaking books in the bushes and learning how to read. You feel me? I don't need a formal education. I could get my own.
Yeah, he ain't lying, but you know, you said all like the luxurious like parts of healthcare. I was thinking of like the crazy stuff, like my uncle with gout, or you know, some of those other.
Hey, every piece of it, every piece of it.
But you're right though, we got the internet. I can figure it out on my own. You know, like you said, hey, my ancestors did the same thing. You know, Moana was not just a Disney movie; it was real people that did real things like that. You know, so.
I can't Google blood transfusion. You feel me? I can't Google that. I'd much rather leave that to the professionals and not have to pay for that if I could avoid that. You know what I mean?
YouTube University, man. LexScope, man. What are you doing?
I got to agree. I'm gonna always take the free healthcare over free education.
Yeah.
There's nothing that like I didn't pay $50,000 to go learn, and I will not, and I can't really support that. So, but free healthcare, like that sounds amazing for a lot of different reasons. Like, shit, I like going to the dentist. I like,
by the way.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're all good.
Keep going.
But yeah, no, that was pretty much it. Yeah, I think there's much more uses for free healthcare for me versus free education. Education for me was already free.
Yeah, that's the thing. Education is almost free anyway with the internet.
Yeah,
but I still take the
Well,
free
even with public school too, like a majority. I mean, there's stuff you got to pay for throughout it, but you know, you can get from K to 12 without having to spend too much paper if you do it the right way.
True. Yeah, I'm with the group on this one as well, man.
Well, I'm gonna go against it. I'm gonna say free education because you know, part of it is just the networking and being amongst learners, amongst like yourself. You know what I mean? Shaking those hands and
that's a cool point.
Yeah, right places.
Like who you know type of deal. Like that they always say that's your road to getting whatever job you want. Usually it's who you know rather than what you know. So
and while it shouldn't be taken for granted, you know, health is something that we should be working on anyways.
Yes.
You can't really
feel
put
like
somebody else's hands.
Whatever I would need from a network, I'll be willing to pay for that. You know what I mean? I'll pay for a couple courses. You know what I mean? But that healthcare, them costs just get too up there. Education at the most is a few bands that you're getting for free. If I get free healthcare, then you might be giving me $1 million. You know what I mean? Depending on what it
Over
is.
time, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
That system is set up for you to have to keep coming back versus like once you do the school, you done doing the school, but
You done. That's it.
Big pharma.
You get that piece of paper, you locked in.
Oh, we got the comment winner here, man.
What up, Derek? Happy birthday.
All right, let's get to our next one, man. Here we go. Take your pick. Have Beyonce's talent or have Jay-Z's business acumen? I like that.
I'm for sure going with Jay-Z's business acumen. Because Beyonce talented and stuff like that, but there's like a dozen people that are like you could argue and are competitive or are close in that. There's not very many people that got that business acumen, and that's going to get you a bag. And I need the bandicoots, my friend.
I'm gonna have to agree. You know, there's a lot of people. The whole music business is filled with people that are talented but can't do no business. You know what I mean? And so there's very few that can do that, and that also translates in many different places, not just the music or the creative side too. So I'm gonna have to go with the money on this one.
And not for nothing, bro. If I got Jay-Z's business acumen, then I can cuff a Beyonce, and I'm cool. Like that talent is in my family. Like this is also that's a part of it.
I respect it.
Was that the cowboy tip of the hat?
Yeah, I had that.
I see you.
ID or Patron, what you doing?
I'm gonna take the talent, man.
Yeah.
Talent is priceless.
Hey, let me get a feature then. Once you get that talent, man. When you gonna do it, like,
No doubt. No doubt.
I need a hook.
That definitely serves up a good point, man, because, you know, you might be able to teach, you know, go to YouTube University for that business acumen, but talent, can you teach that? No, I think some of that's natural.
Business acumen is just like too vague, really. Some of that stuff is beyond your control.
It's having a high understanding of business, making efficient business decisions, investment wise. You know, it's more so just like a well-rounded. So I get what you're saying. It's kind of generalized, but it's encompassing all things.
And some would say, you know, to get to a certain level, you kind of just have to have a whole morality change.
Hey, but also too though, if you're as talented. If you're as talented as Beyonce is, then you know you are the money. You know what I mean? Like you got the money wherever you go and whatever you do. So the people with the business gonna come to you because
Number one,
but like she wasn't that much better than the other girls in Destiny's Child. Like she was better for sure, but she wasn't that much better though. We gotta keep it instead.
I mean, who would you say she's not that much better than?
I think there's a reason she has the number one.
And Michelle got pipes. Y'all better stop playing. Go do some research. Hey, on the commercial break, I want y'all to. Hey, shout out to whatever song we play, but go check out.
There's a reason that her solo career has a different trajectory, though.
It's the whole package, though. There's a lot of people who can sing better than Beyonce, but to put it all together, you know what I mean?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think a lot of her success is even framed around her talent. I think her success is framed around having business acumen more than anything. Like, so she's talented, but like, I don't know, she's not Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey hit with the.
I mean, you gotta stop dissing the queen.
You know what I'm saying?
We've been going crazy, low.
I mean,
let the queen live.
The Bayhive will have our heads, man.
The Beehive. I saw a movie about their fans. I don't want no smoke with no Nicki Minaj fans, no Beyonce fans, no none of that. I love all y'all.
Smart man.
Let's move on to the next one before we get in trouble. Here we go. Take your pick. Hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again.
Yo, boss. Wow.
Hey, I'm leaning toward the latter.
Hey, pass me the rifle, the bow and arrow, the spear. We're activated. I'm outside.
Yeah, because I could also go fishing too, though. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't all got to be crazy meats.
Right. That is true. Yeah, fishing is way easier to kind of like skin it and gut a fish is way more. I feel like not like cutting open a mammal. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
That's the kind of vibes that turn you to a vegetarian once you see all the stuff in the inside. You see all the blood.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't know if I want to do this no more.
Hey, see, the Patron already know we eat all that. We eat.
For sure.
Hey, I'm from the land too, bro. Trust me. We'll find something for that.
Oh man.
Man, I'm from North Carolina, man. They eat chitlins over there, so I already know what y'all want.
See, so you know. You already know.
Hey, respect.
That ass, yeah. I feel you.
Are you one?
Rooted to the tutor.
I am not on that type of time.
Yeah, for the past week,
I
actually gave up red meat.
Really?
Yeah. So just poultry and seafood. It's been a smooth transition. I'm doing chicken and turkey.
They call that flexitarian.
Okay.
If you add chicken and turkey in. I was a flexitarian every other week last year.
Flex.
But
I had a time period where I was indulging in that too.
Salute.
I did that because I was trying to do the keto or whatever, and I was like,
yep.
This don't make sense. So the flexitarian made more sense to me, you know.
Yep.
I mean, I cannot argue with the power that comes through, eating chicken, man. I think I was in the middle. I was in the middle of a workout earlier this week, man, and I couldn't get it up. And then my trainer fed me some chicken. He fed me some chicken, and I was boom.
Yo, y'all going crazy over there. You paid for this workout?
Hey yo.
Oh, you can't mess with the chicken power, man.
He had the super chicken, man.
Popeye's pre-workout is crazy.
Hey, yo, he ate the Popeyes and it turned him into Popeye. You feel me?
Not the bars. Oh shit. Oh snaps. Oh snaps.
We got one
What
more.
we got next, D Money? Come on.
I like that one, by the way. From
what you got? What
Kwame
you doing,
right there
Lex?
that
What was the
says
question again? I forgot.
cutting out the process.
No,
Yeah.
either eat
I'm
what you
hunting,
kill.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Take our pick, or take your pick. Walk in on your parents, or have your parents walk in on you.
All right, I got this.
Easy.
Go ahead, Lex. What we doing?
I'd rather my parents walk in on me. So I mean,
Respect.
for one,
Respect.
hey, for one of them is gonna see the respect and be like, "Oh yeah, my son's holding it down, baby. My son's in there holding it down."
Right.
I'd rather have that happen.
I don't want to walk in on my parents.
Me neither. Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah, I was gonna follow right behind you with that one, bro. That's just more than anything. I just don't want to walk in my. I don't know if anyone's ever had that experience or like heard that experience.
They're not talking about it.
I know, right?
It's just like
Hard for life.
it's what. That's the thing. You walk in on your parents, you never talk about that ever again. Your parents walk in on you, like give it a few Thanksgivings, and we could like
bringing
laugh
that up
about
at family
it. You know what I
reunions,
mean?
dog.
We can laugh about it. And just like you said, I know like mom's is probably gonna be like grabs pearls, but like pops a little bit is gonna be like, okay, he going crazy. Yeah,
Hey, that's my
my
son
boy
right there.
That's my boy.
Did you chime in on this one, Mac?
Nah, I think there's only one answer here. If anybody says if anybody says
Gonna
the other
pervert
answer,
up.
this is just a
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. We
usually
usually don't pass judgments and take your pick, but yeah, if you do want to walk in on your parents, it's a little one. What are you nervous for? It makes me think two things. Maybe your performance isn't that impressive, or like you're just like interested in seeing your parents get down, which is concerning to say the least. We'll say that.
I mean, hey man, it's 2024, man. You never.
Yeah,
know.
is that wrong? Is there like is there a place for people like that? Am I speaking? You know what I'm saying? Let me not get canceled. If you want to walk in on your parents, more power to you, I guess.
Is that one of the new letters? No.
Hey yo.
Nah, that's crazy.
They added
you
a
going
P?
Draymond Green right now?
Parents,
They added a P?
You going
They added
Draymond on them?
They added a P.
You stupid.
Chill, that's the place.
That is not P.
Draymond.
Hey, that is not P. That is not P.
Let's get one more D Money before we get out of here.
Yep. We do have time for one more. Here we go. Take your pick. $1 million or 1 million opportunities.
Dang.
Man, I'll go ahead
What
and
does that
take
even
that
mean?
$1 million
$1 million
because
opportunities.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
make
really
$1
need $1
million
million of them?
off of $1 million.
It's too many opportunities. That'd be
Too much opportunity.
It's too much opportunity.
I turn
Right. Like I don't
You
have
really
the
need
time
like
on
7
my
or 8.
calendar for this many
Just $1
opportunities.
million.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10. Give me the money.
Yeah,
I can go make some opportunities.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. With $1 million, I'm making 1 million opportunities on my own.
I can flip a rack. Give me $1 million. Oh, we're going crazy.
See,
It's like
and
what
my
Keith said,
and
like,
my
what's
whole
the pros
thing
and the
is,
cons of this next check. Not
and-
all
and-
them opportunities gonna be good opportunities. Ain't
let
no
me
way.
give some. I'll even give some grace, bro. If I didn't capitalize on the first 5,000 opportunities, bro, don't give me no more opportunities, bro. Don't give me.
I don't need $1 million times to fail.
Hey, don't trip, bro. You got 955,000 more, bro. Like, nah, bro.
You like 79. You like 79. Like, oh, I'm still continuing.
Can I trade in the rest of my opportunities for the rest of the money?
I know,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, say, bro, I could get like $500,000 for the rest of these or something. Like, let's work something out.
Can my kids be grandfathered into the opportunities? Can I pass down my opportunities that I didn't use?
Right.
That's
See,
more,
okay.
more valuable.
Man.
You get opportunities.
That's
If
more
I
valuable that way.
if I could give them away, then I'm gonna rock with the opportunities.
Way more
Because I got no
valuable that way.
problem giving out $1
Yeah, I'm
million to the
definitely
homies.
passing down my opportunities to future generations.
Could you imagine going to the reading of like an old family member's will and they're like, and for you, Lex, you've got 1,000 opportunities. You're like, all right, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean?
I know, right?
Hey, see,
I wanted the boat, but I'll take the opportunities. You know what
so
I'm
that's
saying?
the better question to me though. That's a better question to me. Is 1,000 opportunities or $1,000? Because I don't want the $1,000 in that point. I want the opportunities for sure.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
1,000 opportunities ain't really quite like I can go through them quick.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, where does it sit with 100,000? Is that too many opportunities? 100,000?
I still would want the $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want $1,000. That's what it is. $1,000 is a low amount of money.
Yeah,
it was $1 million.
It's gotta be
1,000. No, 100,000.
Okay.
Still yes.
Okay. 10,000. What's 10,000?
You putting the price on.
Nah, I want the opportunity still.
You want the opportunity
over the 10 bands. Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
Once it gets to an amount I haven't seen before or had before, then I want the money.
If it's right.
Nah, I'm cool. Give me some opportunities.
This man's thinking about how big his film budget is, man.
Yeah.
I see you. Yeah, 10,000 goes a long way towards making something. 1,000 doesn't do you anything.
Yeah, you can make something off 10, off 1. Yeah, I can make something, but nothing that's gonna get to Hulu.
Right. Woo, man. We're kicking off things off proper, man, and we got more to come because we're gonna have to first pay some bills real quick. But when we come back, LexScope, Mack Moli, we're gonna get to know them, man. We're gonna play some of their music. We're gonna lots more coming at you. So keep it locked. It's Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up, y'all? We live and direct with your boy, the Hospitality 206. We got Fresh Juice. We got Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack, my brothers, D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo. Stay tuned.
He's the one take Jake.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice. UTFO. What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the High Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
That's right. Noise.
Peace. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
We must all remain committed to slow the spread of coronavirus, taking care of ourselves and not putting others in harm's way, especially those already at high risk of getting seriously ill, including people over 65 or those with underlying medical conditions. If you must be out, avoid crowded areas, stay 6 feet or 2 arm lengths away from others, and wear a face covering. Wash hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds, especially after being in public spaces. Avoid touching your face. Cough or sneeze in a tissue, then throw it away. Disinfect frequently, touch objects. And if you have symptoms of fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider before going to their office. Slowing coronavirus means taking care of ourselves while also protecting others. Even if you're not at high risk, these steps should be taken to help slow the spread of coronavirus. We are all in this together.
Hey, it's your girl Taryn Casey with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. The Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo.
Really finna tap into potential. Remember hitting Carolina with a rental. Go ahead, hit the joint for the mental. Only fuck with her, she easy to vent to. Now they raising the rent too. Running down, gunning down, blazing events too. How we supposed to live when they aiming against you? Grabbing my strap and I'm aiming at this too. And I'ma aim it against you. Only time I'll be out for being, it's a sensu. Only time you be living dreams when they let you. Young sensei, they this shit I can't do. Next stop Cancun to Korea. Maybe the moon, baby, put it on my visa. It's a new world order. I was born to be a leader. I'ma roam the whole globe in the same damn sneakers. Just did Reebok, finna do Adidas. Earn my stripes, no it's paper when you see us. Following the leader while you following the leader. If she really think we famous, I ain't even trying to meet her. This shit is 1,000 degrees. I got some niggas that got a degree. I got some yes niggas can't even read and they making your salary all in a week. You don't want beef, boy, you salad to me. I'm stacking the croutons and mountains of cheese. Pull up and press me, I'm about to squeeze. You come to the party, don't you get to leave.
Listen up, bitches. I want a clean fight. No eye gouging, no nut shots. And if somebody goes limp, that's what's wrong. Fight's over. You got it? You got it? Alright, let's fight.
You know who they leaving with. I know you hate to see this shit. You pop up everywhere. I'm at home meditating, working on my tree, and that money you call even when I'm asleep. I woke up to deposits and goddesses. Went to bed saying prayers to my God for this. Blessings on blessings, Lord, please don't stop this. But watch this, prime time cinema. Keep your I ain't even really into her. We ain't even similar. Wine to the vinegar. You can get a twisted Glock 9, keep it linear. I be stuck up in your mind like you trying to get familiar with I, but I got my eyes on a million, so I ain't really got no time for that silly shit. Girl, I be focused on businesses. You ain't get Benjamins, boy, you just been a bitch. Money talks my and I still feel limitless. Still feel like life ain't shit, but a little psychedelic trip. Living in flows like, oh, got a little powder in the nose. Try to get out of them clothes. I'm nice with the flicks of the pose. Smoking the sing, filming the ration to sing. Paper for posting a link. I don't be rapping as much as you think. Investing the funds into wonderful things. Hey, put your money where your mouth is. No matter what the amount is, I'm turning verses to houses. Speaking my prophecy into some property, dog. You ain't really about this shit. Cause you can fall off in a second. Yeah, you better watch close. The clock stay took. You can't waste my time on a couple lames. Oh, you good riddance. Oh, you good riddance.
Good riddance by LexScope and Scotty Sensei on that joint right there. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That joint was smooth. Hey, when did you guys cook that one up?
Man, that one's like probably like 4 years old now, 3 or 4, quite some time, like right before pandemic, I think. So it didn't really go like it was supposed to because of the pandemic.
Honest question, man. How important is having fun on these video shoots?
How important?
Yeah,
that's in like the 10 Commandments, dog.
I know, right?
That ass. Like if we're not having fun, we done.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
but that's like it's like a luxury to be at that level because it was a bunch of we was eating dirt for years, but now it's like we only doing what we want to do, like as far as the film stuff.
Yes,
especially in relation to music. Like in relation to music, it's no one's telling me what to do with music because I don't really monetize music per se.
Right.
So like, just fully art is I can do whatever I want. I don't ever got to worry about like, oh, I can't say that, or I can't do this, or I got to worry about that demographic. It's just like truly passion projects. That's what it is. Passion projects.
Respect.
Yeah.
I was asking because some people just focus on getting the money, and if it's a high price video, you just got to. Sometimes you just have to look at it as a job.
Yeah, man, that video was hard, bro.
Like nobody pays me to do my own videos, so it's always like very low cost, high reward.
Right.
Yeah, I like
you have you dealt with some of that as far as shooting videos?
Yeah, I mean, I've only shot one video so far, but I have been in other people's videos, and I would say having fun, or they try to say
they put a filter on you, man.
You gotta let me be staff.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just kind of like, well, people say you're gonna have the vibes right or whatever. You know what I mean? But you just want to make sure everybody's just in the right state of mind for whatever the video is. But having fun is definitely part of it because I mean, all of that, the whole process is fun. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like work when you shooting a video and you like kind of just bouncing off each other, creating ideas and stuff like that. So it's a good time, man. And it definitely comes through in the video, man. Y'all video look like y'all have fun, bro. Appreciate that. That was dope. I seen that you started to switch to like different movies. Y'all started from Pulp Fiction and then went to look like Fight Club, The Office Space. Did y'all do any other movies that cut off? I didn't get to see.
Oh yeah, no, that was I think the only one. And Good Eye first and foremost. I respect that because a lot of people don't peep that. But you caught everyone except for Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs. Yeah,
that was the only other one.
Gotcha.
Every other reference, you hit it nail on the head, brother.
At first, I guess I didn't notice that they were switching up. I thought they was like, "Is it Reservoir Dogs?" And I said, "No."
And it gets blurred because the Reservoir Dogs comes right after the Pulp Fiction. So if you don't specifically know that scene from Reservoir Dogs and that specific scene from Pulp Fiction with the briefcase and in the car when they in the car with him bleeding, that's from Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
like
what I was saying. Because in Pulp Fiction, dude, head got blown off. That's a different
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which
Yeah.
is
So
which
you
is
know
crazy.
exactly what you're talking about.
Which is crazy you did that because that does sort of like disorient the viewer who is known, right? And then the beat switches, and then you do completely switch to a different movie. So I think that's
Yeah.
that's
The Reservoir Dogs joint is very easy to overlook unless like you know what I'm saying, you got the eye and you really know what's going on. Respect for real.
Hey Mac, this LexScope is really the dude for the music videos too, man. Mack Moli stay out there in the Bay, but I know you be moving around a lot, so y'all
I
should definitely
definitely
shoot
pull
something
out,
together.
man. I'm definitely trying to work, man. I mean, if you did that 4 years ago, I can't imagine what level you at now, bro.
Mac, you might need to leave and come back, man. You sounding all robotic right now, man. I think it's the internet or something of that nature. So, but Lex, man, looking at like your catalog, man, I noticed like musically you were definitely a lot more active like a couple of years ago. Has like getting into films, and has that taken the precedence over music? Like, you still want to do music, or where does music fit?
For me, music is almost like a therapeutic release. There's no like scheduled time for me to do it or when to do it. Like film, for example, like that's my bread and butter. Like I own a production company, so that's how I like pretty much pay out my bills. Like that's like my job. So like if I'm doing music, it's not because I'm like trying to keep the lights on, or it's not because like somebody's hiring me to do it. It's because I feel like it. And unfortunately, because of that, like Patron has known me for quite some time. So like I don't know, did I get introduced to you as a film dude or a music dude? Probably a film dude. Because
Like you did
you
Deucey.
needed a video dude.
And we was doing a lot of Deucey stuff.
And so like
shout out to Block Mogul.
Shout out to being me for real. Mob ties. But long story less long, like I did music before film. Unfortunately, music don't necessarily put paper in your pocket, especially on like shooting videos is almost a service to the people. So there's like a reason for like an artist to hit me up and be like, yo, I would like to give you some monetary compensation in exchange for your art. On a music tip, that's not necessarily happening really ever, unless you're doing a show.
Right.
So there was a transition there. And then once I don't have to do music for like, paying the bills, I don't. So I do shows often only with my little bro, Larry Rose. Big shout to Larry Rose. He pulled up from North Carolina. We just did a show, our Seattle debut at Barboza, like last month. Yeah, so like I really don't rap like that. I really don't. I do it not for money. That's why I keep it for me. It's mine.
Right.
Like if like one of the songs blow up and go viral, whatever, like that's awesome. That's cool that people like it. But like I'm gonna keep doing it as I have been for the past 10 years, whether anybody tap in or not. Don't get me wrong, some of them songs got a couple streams on them, and there are some fans out there that really, really wish like I did nothing but put music out, but like that's just not realistic right now.
Okay. Speaking more towards to shooting videos, how would you describe your style?
My style, shit. Shoot. At this point in time, I've been trying to I'm in this class. Before I came here, I was in this class just like every Wednesday and Saturday. So we was talking about like defining voices. So it's a good way to ask. My style per se is still it's being developed still. Like I could shoot a dope video, I could put it out, I know it's gonna get views. But like as far as a style, whenever you see that Quentin Tarantino-esque movie, whenever you see that Spike Lee-esque movie, whenever you see that Christopher Nolan, I haven't really pinpointed what my style is yet. But my voice is, I like to put on display the dark side of the American dream, especially when it comes from like black and brown and tan people being in like almost sometimes mundane situations. But at the end of the day, if you black and brown and tan, you understand that, you resonate with that, and it goes with your human experience.
It says a lot. Your logo is a skateboard and a samurai sword.
Ninja.
Right. I'm not even sure how to put those things together, but
I do.
It's scary. It is scary.
Scary.
Somebody come through with a samurai sword on a skateboard
and a camera.
Okay, yeah.
Once you see the camera, you be like, "Oh, they just shooting a movie." We was in Lakewood at Lakewood Town Center one time, and we was doing this quick thing where we threw somebody in the trunk, and like somebody called the police on us.
Yeah, as they should.
I mean, they should have. It was nuts. But then the police pulled up. They was like, "Oh, they got cameras," and It's another thing. Yeah, it don't matter. But it looked crazy when you just go on the Safeway and you just see somebody throw somebody in the trunk and you don't see the camera.
Were you by Bed Bath and Beyond, or were you?
We was at Lakewood Town Center, like right in front of the Safeway type, like right in front of the Safeway over there, just
by the water tower
in the back. Yeah, yep, in the back of the park.
By the L&L?
On the other side, like actually in the Safeway, like right when you go through the Lakewood Town Center, the red.
So you could get away with that maybe by Bed Bath and Beyond and the Gen X.
Yeah. Over there, when you're allowed, where it's a little bit more acceptable.
Where the movie theater,
yeah.
Movie theater side.
I was right in Safeway, right where everybody wanted to go.
Is that the craziest thing that's happened while filming?
No, that was a long time ago too. That was mad long ago.
What's the craziest thing?
The craziest thing that I could say that's PC.
Yeah.
Let me see. I mean, we get the cops called often.
Those must be fire videos. You kind of want the police in the video, but you don't want to call them on yourself.
They usually don't want to be in the video because it's a liability for them, and they trying to make sure we're not doing nothing that's harming nobody. Like
you definitely want to sneak it on them. Though.
Yeah, the couple of times before we had our proper film procedures down, and we had like weaponry, even if it was blanks, you're supposed to technically like inform local law enforcement or at least the neighboring whoever, like, hey, we have live or we got blanks going off, don't call the police. It's pretty much what you're supposed to say. There's like a technical term at the producer.
Now they got the camera on them. You might just want to log on and use that footage.
Yeah. Once it happens,
it's public.
Craziest, public. Yeah, craziest thing just be like the artists and what they got dealing with and what they going with, because they crazy people like me. So like sometimes they got stuff going on. Like this one artist pulled up on set and he had like maybe like 20 people with him.
What?
But it was a room like this though.
Oh my god.
And we were supposed to be shooting and whatnot, but like what are we supposed to do with all these people? I don't know how to accommodate for this many human beings. Like, and that's why I didn't even bring an entourage today. Like I usually bring like at least 1 or 2 people with me, but in my brain I was
respect,
like,
solo dolo, holding it 10 toes.
But it's because I know you, I know Mambo, so it's like I don't feel like I have to like have somebody with me.
Right.
Where did he go, by the way?
What's the as far as entourages and music videos? What do you think is the biggest number you've had on camera?
As far as people in the music video,
not even just your music videos, but just ones you've shot,
like just like extras and just human beings on set. Right. Shoot, like the other like month and a half ago, I shot something for Molly Moons. It might have been like 10, 15. No. There was a music video we shot in Portland. It had like 27 people, and that was the most people I ever had to manage at one time.
Oof.
Personality management is like one of the biggest jobs of us directors, and that's the toughest part of the job, really. Especially if you get like 10, 15 baddies in one room. sometimes they're not good at just being along, like getting along. Like they just come into the room. I hate her. I'm like, what? And like you can get 10, 15, like I'm not saying it's a gender thing, but generally speaking, when it's 10, 15 dudes, there'd be no tension. It'll be like they don't even care. I don't know. Maybe it's egos. I don't know.
I was gonna say you gotta respect the pecking order.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll be directing. So
that's only gonna go so far with guys.
By the time the producers put me on to some sort of like, whatever is going on, I'm already trying to play catch up because I'm focused on what, you know what I mean? I'm not focused on drama on set. Like we don't be doing that.
Yeah,
it's bad. That's bad for the business.
Oh my god, man. Managing all those people, man. What are some of your strategies for corralling people and getting them to do what you want them to do?
Hire a producer that corral the people for me.
There you go.
But let's say you don't got one, man. You got to handle it.
Oh, no. Ideally speaking, if there's more than 5-10 people on set, there is an AD, assistant director, or there's some sort of like producer that is wrangling the people, or it's just impossible to be able to make that happen. Like we did a movie the end of last year called Please Hurt Me. That's actually about to drop on Patreon in a week and a half for $5. And we shot that. It might have been like 10 of us, but that's like and I knew everybody. Most of the time, as a director, the people that I'm inviting, I know all of them. So it's much easier for me to manage the personalities because, I know everybody personally usually, or at least we have some kind of rapport enough for me to be like, hey, you trying to be in a movie?
Right. Okay. Now, speaking of, that's involved with your not your production company, but the film festivals that you be running. I've been hearing like it's scope screenings, right?
Oh yeah.
How'd you get into that, man? And what gave you the idea to?
Let's play the clip real quick.
Okay.
We have a clip for this, a little, I guess, trailer, if you will.
We come to this place for magic. We come to scope screenings to laugh, to cry, to care, because we need all that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim and we have to go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us. And stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. Scope screenings. We make movies better.
Did a little bit better to me, but
Scope screenings, man. There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you're playing that in AMC theaters before, you said?
We don't do it in AMC theaters.
Okay.
We do it as of the past 2 years, because this is we're going into the third year of the festival. For the past 2 years, we've done it at the Hereafter Theater downtown at the Crocodile. It's like underground theater under the Crocodile in Seattle, like right smack in the heart of Seattle downtown. So we're really thankful for them for hosting us and letting us build over there for the last 2 years. And that's what we play like right before the festival starts. As like that's the first thing people see on the screen before the festival actually starts, and we like get to the festival vibes and whatnot.
Yeah, it definitely gets you in the right mood for sure.
And from what I seen, man, you selling out every theater.
Yeah. I mean, we do it. So we changed the game, and we changed the landscape on the film industry vibe, because most film industries, even SIFF, Cannes, Berlin, Toronto, South by, Sundance, all of those are only once a year. Maybe they're for like a week, 2 weeks tops, but we do ours. The first year we did it month from August to June to December. Last year we decided we were crazy people and we did it every other month. Oof. This year we may do a hybrid of the two. We might have a mix of like, we do 2 months, skip a month, do 2 months, skip a month, like, because there's just a demand for it. Once we started up in June, everybody want to pull up, everybody want to put their videos in. Everybody, it's a thing. Like right now, it's like our off season. So I go work on my own films, I go do music, I go do press, I do all kind of stuff. And then as soon as June start, it's just screenings time, baby. So that's it. That's for the rest of the year.
What gave you the idea to book the theater and bring your people in for a screening?
All right, check it out. So originally it was supposed to be so you know how rappers, whenever they drop an album or something, right? They do a show.
Yeah,
we do that.
Release party.
Release party. They sell merch.
Mhm.
And if you know anything about music, that's how they get all bread.
Right.
Yeah.
Merch, live shows. So I'm thinking like, all right, bet. As a video dude, I usually just shoot the video, I give it to somebody, they put it up on YouTube. That's that. I'm like, all right. I've been shooting videos for, at this point in time, it was like 8 years, 7 years or whatever. And I had really never seen any of my work on a big screen. So in my brain, I'm like, all right, I got like a mad archives, vaults of videos. Let me try to do what the rappers do. And let me try to just every quarter, let me just play a bunch of my videos and then charge like $5 or $10 less than the real movies for people to pull up and see it. Whoop de whoop de whoop. I ended up getting a good deal with Hereafter to do that one time back in June. So we did it one time. I played like all of my dopest movies from the past 5 years, short films, music videos, everything from me. It went okay. And then the venue was like, yo, because we did it on Tuesday. We do all of them on a Tuesday. So like the venue was like, yo, that's pretty good numbers for a Tuesday. If y'all want to do it again, that's totally cool.
Right.
Here was the problem.
Oh,
I played all my dopest shit I played all my dopest stuff in the first one.
Right.
Like I played everything worth seeing, like, and basically 30 minutes to 45 minutes worth of programming. All of my dopest stuff played in that first screening.
Yeah.
So in the second one, after I already, because I seen, you know, the numbers, the reception, everything that had happened, I was like, all right, I definitely want to do this again. I locked the date in for the second one before I even knew what we was going to do. Come to find out, I tried to shoot a documentary real quick. It ended up not working. I'm sorry, Sarthi. One day we're going to find that footage.
Wow.
Next thing you know, I started just reaching out to the homies that I knew that because I got a vast network of human beings that I genuinely have either been on set with, shot for, shot with, acted in their stuff, or we did some kind of editing work together, even remote, no matter what. So I started just hitting the homies up I already knew, even from North Carolina, from Seattle, like Tri-Cities area, a couple homies from LA. Hey, yo, I really, really like this. It was Perry. Perry was one of the first ones. I was like, hey, bro.
Shout out to Perry.
Shout out to P. So, hey, y'all, like this video you and Neb did mad long ago. Can I put it in this thing? And it was the homies that trusted me because nobody knew what this was.
Mhm.
Nobody. I was like, hey, bro, can I put your video in front of a bunch of people and blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, all right, cool, do it.
Right.
Nobody knew. It was just like the trust of like, yo, I think this is going to work. So after that, it became way, way more of a we, not me mentality because
people want to see this stuff on the big screen too.
And nobody has. Nobody, no black or brown or tan people in our age demographic go to film festivals. That's a point blank fact.
I want to, but I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Come on, bro. But every single time that we do our festival now, at the beginning of the festival, we say, yo, can we get a show of hands? Who in here ain't been to a film festival? Most, I probably say 70% of the room raise their hand because we got like a 30% like retention audience of like built-in people that gonna keep coming back every month. The other 70% is new people that never been to a film festival that after that night, they can't never say that ever again because you've been to a film festival.
Right.
You've seen what it's like. You go see films, you party, you network, you get drunk, you go to the after party.
Hey.
It's just like a music festival. And we're showing people that because people don't know. The actual film festivals are not accessible. They're expensive. And most of the time, they're old and lame and washed.
Except for the LexScope one. No.
Except for the scope screenings. We got the most popping film festival in Seattle. Almost in the United States. We just got to get more reach.
So that actually leads in before we get to our break here. We actually have a question from the I guess the audience or the listeners. Kwabi wants to know what your favorite film festival is. I guess other than
snap!
Other than
Big Kwabi! What's up, Kwabi?
Hey, shout out to Kwabi. He was dropping
Peace
knowledge
bus. Peace plane. My bad. I ain't know somebody I knew was gonna hop in the chat.
The champagne is hitting litten right now, but
I just be getting passionate.
Other than scope screenings, favorite film festival.
My favorite film festival. I'll give you two of them. My favorite film festival, off the rip, off the strength, off the respect, is the Tacoma Film Festival because that is the first film festival I ever got accepted to and screened my work on a big screen.
Oh wow.
And that's just from the respect factor. From a consumer, I've been there. Last year we went to the Cannes International Film Festival in France, and that is by far my favorite film festival and favorite film festival experience I've ever been to in my life.
Didn't Upstream used to do one in Seattle?
They did a music festival. I don't know if that
I didn't know if there was a film one attached to it.
I don't know that it was film either, but I do know they had a really dope music festival.
Gotcha.
All right, man. We got coming up on the break, but before that, we're going to celebrate birthdays. There's actually a lot of people celebrating birthdays this week. Right off top, Gifted Gab and Experience. But here's the rest of them. Right
Shout out Gifted Gab. It's her birthday today.
Here we go.
Birthdays, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's all the birthdays this week. I know particular
this week.
Today it's definitely Gifted Gab and Experience, but the rest of them are this week. Yes,
that's tight.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to my future sister-in-law, TT.
Happy birthday. Any other birthdays you know of, Lex, that we didn't mention?
No, I didn't know any ones that you did mention. Other than Gab.
Oh, facts. I thought maybe you didn't know them, but happy birthday to all of them anyways, you know?
I know a lot of them. I just didn't know it was their birthday today. or this week.
Mac, any birthdays in your world, man?
Shout out to my sister, my lady. Her birthday just passed. She's out in Maine playing volleyball, so she's on the other side of the country right now. But yeah, happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday
to your sis, man. Definitely. All right, we're about to get into this new track, man, from a guest that we're going to have up here. And on March 13th, Sam LaChow got a new joint out, man. And this joint is called
Downfall?
It's called Downfall. Yeah, definitely. Featuring Gravy Day. And check this out, featuring Dave. It's Sam LaChow, Downfall, Gravy Day, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back. LexScope, Mack Moli, more coming at you. Keep it locked.
Are you gonna be my downfall? Are you gonna be my downfall? You are.
Get down on the ground, it's a stick up. Slipping in and out without a hiccup. If I could beat the buzzer, I'd reach the other side, but we out of time. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, kill 'em all. Let 'em walk, let 'em run, let 'em fall. If I could live in the moment, I would live in the moment. All that glitters ain't gold. Like, oh, you tell me to go. I'll pack up and be gone by tomorrow. It was Black and Miles on back porches. Danny, Wendy, and Jack Torrance's last words were, I woke up in bed and I swear I hoped I was better. I wrote you a letter, I really hope that you read it. But if you never wanna hear from me ever again, I totally get it, I totally get it.
Okay. Are you gonna be my downfall? Are you gonna be my downfall?
It's like, ow, what they know about Uncle LaChow? I crack my knuckles and run to the mount, practically struck out and hung up the towel. Back from the dugout and doubling down. So Huckleberry's the problem now. We'll give them something to talk about. They build you up to knock you down. Talk to every cop in town. Out of sight and out of sound. I walk it out, I walk it out, I walk it out like gone, run. Birdman money, 3 minutes, y'all finish, y'all done. Leave the dinner table till the dinner's all done. To the bottom of ninth inning to hit a home run. I woke up in bed and I swear I hoped I was better. I wrote you a letter, I really hope that you read it. If you never wanna hear from me ever again, I totally get it, I totally get it.
Are you gonna be my downfall? Are you gonna be my downfall? You are.
What it do? It's your baby mama favorite rapper TK, aka Mr. Ben, popping here on Fresh Juice off Rainier Ave Radio with the Juice Pack, featuring my boy D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo.
Baby mama favorite.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up, y'all? It's Lonnie Oceans, and I'm kicking it with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, keeping it wavy. It's coming in hot, coming in hot.
Hey, the blood in the streets dry quicker than the tears do. Winds keep whistling, but they ain't trying to hear you. It still ain't even clear who riding with us. God and my family, only people I trust. You know the times are hitting hard, but we still moving. I've been working too hard just to start losing. I used to move boxes just to stand on my own feet. Now I make so much money, gotta watch what I tweet. But what good is all this money if we still ain't free? What if we paying taxes when we still can't eat? See, my people follow the stars just to get us where we are. So when the waves get rough, I know I ain't that far. Plus I'm from Vallejo, where the money come and goes. And they had straps in the jeans way before Jabos. No degree, but I still plant seeds and watch them grow. Cause this life that we live taught me everything I know. Man, it won't ever change until we say it do. Even when the heat is on, we gotta play it cool. Play with it till we overcome our losses. I just pray that we know what the cost is. Man, it will never change until we say it do. Even when the heat is on, we play it cool. Play with it till we overcome our losses. I just pray that we know what the cost is. Yeah, we made it in a place that wasn't made for us. But success kills hunger, that's dangerous. We gotta keep pushing, gotta keep it moving. And pray to God she watch over all the people we lose. Cause we here now. I know the steps I gotta take ain't always clear now. But that ain't never stopped me none. Long as I'm 10 toes down, they can't stop my run. Just in case you better cop you a gun. Or maybe not. You know the deal, gotta protect all that is real. Learn how to be still and connect with what you feel. You see the old me had dreams of being rich. Now the new me watching movies in a self-driving whip. Good from the hip, but I'm better off the dribble. So we ain't asking for a lot, but we ain't asking for a little. Now maybe someday we can meet up in the middle. But we all know it ain't really that simple. Man, this won't ever change until we say it do. Even when the heat is on, we gotta play it cool. Play with it till we overcome our losses. I just pray that we know what the cost is. Man, this will never change until we say it do. Even when the heat is on, we play it cool. Play with it till we overcome our losses. I just pray that we know what the cost is.
Mack Moli, that joint right there. It's called The Cost. There you go. Go get that single. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, man.
Beautiful baby, by the way, man.
Appreciate that, man.
That's the first ever single you've released?
Yeah, man. That's the first song and video I ever released. I mean, I've been rapping for a while, as you know, that's how I met Patron. Been battling for a minute. So to finally get into the music thing is something I wanted to take serious, really try to like make, you know, get on my art tip and really make cool videos and just try to rethink. That video was shot like, I don't know what that's called, portrait or landscape.
I call that the Instagram version.
The proper terminology would be a vertical aspect ratio.
Okay. I'm going.
Thank you. So we did vertical aspect ratio, and you said the Instagram version that was intentional because I don't be on Instagram. It's too much garbage for me on there, really. But I understand for musicians that's like a key tool, you know. So for me to drop my first one and to really try to hit as many people out there as I could, I try to make it accessible as far as the video goes too. But looking back on it, we probably could have shot it in a different aspect ratio and just kind of like squeeze it in that way. But you know, we learn, man. We keep
Patron about that. With the content packages we do, we give horizontal music video, of course, and then we also give you a content package with specific assets to promote that said music video on socials, optimized for YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, blah blah blah, TikTok.
And that's kind of what you know, yeah, that's my first one that I dropped, but like trying to learn all of that stuff, right? Like I said, I did battling and even like, throwing battle events and doing other sort of like music related sort of stuff. But to get into that side of it and try to learn all that content stuff, it's kind of crazy. But trying to sacrifice the art for the content, what I mean? Trying to make sure I don't lose quality in art and still hit those marks as far as content goes. So, yeah, those first one.
A lot of battle rappers, man, they never really do like record something on wax like that. Like, did someone push you to that? Is that something you've always wanted to do as a battle rapper? What made you finally like record a single and release it like that?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even want to be a battle rapper. Nah, man, that just stuff happens. Honestly, I think the first thing I did is I was like writing poetry in like middle school, and then in like high school, I tried to do like slam poetry. I never actually performed any of it because it felt goofy. I was watching a lot of Def Poetry Jam at the time. It's
Oh, yeah.
what is it? It was the poetry version of like what Def Comedy Jam. Russell
Right.
Simmons. He used to put together poetry
With the
slams on
most
HBO.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, Common, all the
Oh yeah,
Kanye was on there. Like,
oh yeah, for sure,
all
for
the
sure.
folks.
We see you there, man.
Exactly. So that stuff kind of was where my head was initially. So I guess it was kind of natural progression to kind of go to battle rap, where it's just like similar, like, hey, just you in the audience and rapping. But for me, I just really always loved music and just really had it in me, always singing songs or whatever. And for me, it was always just kind of like playing with the idea. But just kind of recently, I got to a point where it's like, all right, I honestly think it was like around COVID where I really said, like, all right, I'm gonna be for real now. Like, we all kind of sat down for a moment, and I don't know if like that much time alone just kind of makes you feel like reassess things, and you're like, you know what, I don't really know if I love everything I'm doing right now. And I'm kind of a person where I kind of just jump from thing to thing that I do as far as like creatively. But I also know that I never really gave music like a full shot. I just kind of like hopped on the feature here, there, just worked with some friends there. I never really actually tried to push
Right.
anything. So that was kind of the catalyst for me to be like, all right, let's do it. Let's see how far we can take it.
For sure.
So, speaking of the creativity, what would you say is the difference between writing for a battle and writing for a song?
Oh man, I say writing for a battle is harder. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like to me at least, because I feel like when I write a song, there's a lot of freedom on where I can go and what I
That's true
do,
though.
and I really just tap into what I feel in that moment. But for a battle and then like a specific person, you know what I mean? Then it definitely limits like my approach and like what I can do. So I would definitely I prefer writing songs. It's easier to me, but battling. Uh, Constricting yourself and being creative within those bounds also kind of sharpens your tools too, though.
Well, the freedom's there either way. I think, especially in the Bay where there's such a battle rap culture, they have they cover so much range wise. There are like, I come from the era where battle rappers had to be tough, but the Bay has mastered
2024 now.
The Bay has mastered like battle rappers that don't even take that avenue, and they just completely flip it on you. And so I feel like that opens up the door in the battle rap aspect. So, and just growing up in the Bay period, what can you say about the range of influences musically?
Yeah, I think there is something to say about like you're saying having that freedom to be fully creative in whichever way you want without judgment. Kind of creates that kind of environment that produces that many different type of artists, right? Where you talking about E40, Too Short, but then you also got Guapale, hieroglyphics, lyrics born, you know what I mean? And so
Empires and
Tony, and so and
And
then
y'all
I
got
think
like
also
heavy metal, super tough out there.
Metallica's from out here too, Green Day is from out here.
What? Okay.
Legends.
Yeah, so it gets really exotic, but I think one thing too that is just kind of like part of what is unique out here is the idea of being different is what's cool. You know what I mean? Or at least being yourself is cool. Like if you go to like if
We
you
get
think
that
about
here
New York,
too. We get that in Seattle a lot too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
sure.
different.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but he's just weird. But
I can see that, bro. Because when you think about like I don't know, I guess like New York, you think about what's cool in New York, it's like Tim's, that's like the generic thing. If you think about LA, it's like Chucks and some Dickies or whatever. But when you think about the Bay, there's like not too many outside of like the hyphy stuff. But
Very
that's because
true.
out here it's not too many like one look. You know what I mean? If
Right.
anything, we kind of look down on anybody who's just like biting somebody else's style and trying to be like someone else we already seen. So
We out here judging where we're from shoes.
Oh, they've been doing
Hey,
that.
no, low key, that's a real thing.
Been doing that.
Low key, yeah.
no, I'm not saying I'm not necessarily saying that they're one or the other, but I'm saying like it's a staple.
But
Like
you
there's
gotta watch out for the people in the sandals and the socks up here in the Northwest.
I
Those
definitely
are my
like the
cousins.
slide.
Same. I'm not wearing no flip flops without no socks. Even in the pool, I got socks on still. I don't care.
Hey Mac, I was gonna say how many 49ers anthems do you know
49
that you can name?
I maybe know like two. So I know E40 did Bang Bang Niner Gang, which is okay. There's not too many like sports anthem. It's a sports anthem. It could only be so good, you know. Saweetie and Pilo just dropped
Pilo.
one. I think that one's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then
Let's go.
I know another dude. I don't even know his name, but he just did one because my friend
I know
shot the video
E40 got
for it.
one.
E40 got one for sure. He
Definitely
just
got
did another one.
He probably got 3, yeah.
I know E40 actually dropped a video just talking about sitting front court, front court 40 or something.
Okay. No, because I recently saw that Sweetie and Pilo video, and I thought to myself, man, there must be a bunch of 49er anthems.
No, luckily that market hasn't gone too crazy, but then also too, football is just kind of falling off out here just because I mean they took the Niners and moved down south, so and then the Raiders went to Vegas, so it's like
Right.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
not too many options.
That's crazy, man.
I got a question. So, for both of you, what's since you know Mack Moli was definitely paying attention as far as the movie references. What's a movie that like captures a good time in your life that you just associated with it? It's not particularly like it don't even necessarily have to be a good movie. Just it was just a time in your life where that movie just signified just happiness and joy.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon
Dynamite.
Good one. Any reason? So what was that revolving around?
It's probably like my first favorite film.
Yeah.
It was the first film I saw that resonated with me enough to.
Oh, because they really had like the storyline was like what you wanted it to be.
Well, the thing about Napoleon Dynamite is it was a cult classic. It was an independent film. It wasn't supposed to make that much money. It was only supposed to be for a niche audience.
They sold merch off that.
Man, they still getting residuals to this day. And a lot of, I would say, like some core things from my personality to this day still come from that movie.
Right. Respect.
Like if you've seen that movie, it's easier to understand who I am as a human being.
Okay.
I just realized you're not wearing the cowboy hat anymore.
I wanted to have.
I just realized that. I'm like, what?
Hey, everybody,
Dynamite.
everybody know one thing about me is I'm always good for outfit change.
Let's go.
For real. And I don't publicize it. If you didn't say it, I would have just kept being like, I would have been Ray J with it.
All right, Mac, same question, man.
Man, you know, I was thinking about one of my favorite movies, but it's random. Only because I was talking about it earlier, but I'm gonna say Remember the Titans. It's a good movie. It's a good movie, but I also have like two core memories from it. I think one time, the first time I seen it, my parents got the little black box and we was bootlegging
Let's
everything.
go.
And
All the
so,
pay-per-views.
And so that was like for me, that was like new technology. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my mind was blown on that one. And then the second memory was it was one of our first DVDs we had. And so when we didn't have cable, we just had like 4 movies to pick. You know what I mean? You just had like 4 DVDs. And so it'd be like, we're gonna watch Remember the Titans again, I guess.
I know, right?
That's fair.
My other one like that is Space Jam.
Space Jam.
The one that we had the VHS of it and like
with the little coin.
Yes, we'll watch Space Jam again.
The original version.
Did y'all come with a little coin? Now mine had a little
But
coin on the front of the
our Space
set.
Jam box, it was nicer than all the other boxes. Like that one might have been plastic versus the other one that had the slide sleeve.
Yeah.
That one you could open it up versus having to just slide different
The
sides
all
in
white
there.
joint.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it might have had a coin in there.
No,
But my
Monty
sister
bought
or
that
brother
joint a
might have
couple
took it.
times.
So one of my siblings might have took it. So because if you had that case, I might have should have had a
They
coin.
took your
too.
coin. Somebody took your coin.
Hey, somebody might have. And I was the oldest, so I would have claimed it quick too.
I feel it.
Like it's
The
mine.
open case, that's premium VHS right there. That's a good movie. That's an expensive movie if it got a
Which
good
movie?
case on it. Oh, any movie with a good puffy
yeah.
case like that, open
Oh,
case as
gotta
opposed to the sleeve.
They had good marketing budget.
Yes.
They had.
What made me think of the question, man, was because I remember we rented this movie from Hollywood Video, and we got
R.I.P.
We got this movie called Runaway Jury. And just at the time in my life, I think my brother had just graduated. He was about to move to Florida. My other brother was coming back from Korea because he was in the Air Force. And I was probably like 14, 15, chilling at the crib, watching movies, hit Hollywood Video. And just at that time in my life, that Runaway Jury movie is fire. Like, I was just in my zone for that movie.
Oh man, not to switch gears too much, man, but I wanted to get to Mack, your show on IG Live, man. Last Saturday, I think we have a clip for it before we discuss it. This features a performance from Grace Note.
If there's a price, I've surely paid it. Cleaned every mess that I created. Wanna run away, so I run away. I'ma run away now. Wanna run away, so I run away. I'ma run away now. Changed up my pace, set on my graces, felt all the pain, then I forgave it. Wanna run away, so I run away. I'ma run away now.
Let's go.
Last Saturday with Mack, IG Live, last Saturday of the month.
She smoked that.
Grace Notes.
Yeah, that song is actually called Grace Notes, but the singer that was San. She sang from our season finale episode, which is like our Vallejo episode. So that was in last December. So
She
it is
killed that.
yeah,
She
she's a
What's the
real
name of
dope
the artist then? If that's a song.
San Sahn.
San.
Yeah. And we'll talk about it. But she's dope. Yeah, she's from Vallejo. I'm from Vallejo.
Man, that's
Vallejo.
really dope.
E40's from Vallejo.
Yeah. Name drop. Yeah.
So explain the last Saturday IG
yeah.
Live.
Well, yeah, what exactly is it? Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I've studied the game, and I noticed that as an artist, you have to also produce some sort of content. I'm not the dancing type, at least not on camera. I need to have some sort of influences or background, so I didn't want to make those kind of videos. And like I said, I used to actually throw battle events and host ciphers. Shout out to my guy Verge Ill. And so I kind of had that experience as well. And at the time, we kind of were transitioning more to just ciphers, and it kind of evolved into like a performance thing. So when I was kicking all this off, I realized I wanted to make content. I figured I'd just get back to just doing what I love, which is like creating a platform for all the homies to come up and just kind of get their music off, get their art off. There's a lot of other you think of like Tiny Desk or the Colors performances. Definitely inspired by those kind of performance series.
Yes.
But just wanted to take it to another level. And so every last Saturday of the month we go live. And so what you've seen normally is an actual live performance, similar to how Fresh Juice does, where it'll be streaming on Instagram Live. Season 1 we streamed on Instagram Live. Season 2, which comes up later this year when I figure out when, we're actually gonna branch out and stream to more platforms.
Okay. That's dope. So is it also like interview based, or is it letting you just stream a couple performances in a row, or how does it usually work on those shows?
Yeah, so that's the fun of it, bro. I called it a late night show because it's ever evolving, right? So I'm the host. I open the show. We have like an intro. Shout out to I forgot his name. He's another battler who created the intro for us. I'll give him your information later. But I come out, I host, I introduce everybody, and then we do have a group called What's the Wave podcast that comes through and interviews the artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we released those online, but we haven't gotten to adding them to the show yet. But this upcoming year, we're definitely going to add more aspects to the show. We have a commercial break similar to how y'all do, and then we also may show a video or two to kind of fill the time and fill the space if we don't have enough artists. But
For sure. Got to pay the bills, right? Got to pay the bills. Speaking of, we got to get the show and tell. And we here at the radio station, we are hosting the Black History Month Museum Call to Conscience. It's currently in operation here at the Columbia City Theater. Tuesday through Sunday, there is a tour on the hour from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, or every Tuesday through Sunday, all the way until the 29th, because one more day, because it's a leap year, obviously. But lots of exhibits that are being featured in this museum. Seattle Black Panther Party, Rainier Cinema Black movie posters, Hartsfield quilt collection, Revere XR, which is like a virtual reality of the Central District of the past, the Seattle Steelheads, NAACP, Zell's Famous Chicken, which is celebrating 40 years this year, Nasty Mix Records, and South Seattle Emerald, Mohai, Toll Experience Gospel Choir, Black Prisoners Caucus. Lots in store, and it is available. Go get your tickets. You can go calltoconscience.world to buy your tickets. That's calltoconscience.world. This Friday, the museum is hosting an event with the Black Panther Party. They're doing a screening of a documentary, or a 30-minute film preview of a documentary with the Seattle Black Panthers. Tune in this Friday, 6:30 p.m. We will air the pre-interview and commentary section from the filmmakers, and Elmer Dixon will be there as well. We will not be showing the film on the air, so you have to be here at the Columbia City Theater to see it. And it'll be followed by a book signing by former Seattle Black Panther Elmer Dixon, who will be doing the signing right here at the Columbia City Theater right after that. All right, now we're bringing in an artist who we're going to debut a new music video from. And he goes by the name of The Icon, which actually stands for the International Champ of Night. So let's go ahead and bring him in. He's going to introduce his song. Here comes The Icon. Oops, that's the wrong one. I wanted this one.
They both work, though.
What's going on, y'all? How's it going?
What's poppin', Icon?
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me, definitely.
Yeah, man, we're about to debut your track right here. What Love's Like.
Okay, what's the new joint about?
Yeah,
thanks again, appreciate it. So this is actually off my new album that's actually coming out tomorrow night, Now or Never EP. So What Love's Like is basically a nice old school kind of track that's kind of similar, if you remember, like LL Cool J, I Need Love kind of feel. So I wanted to really
something soft.
Yeah, so a lot of the love songs that's out there these days, it's pretty much the same thing, or it sounds the same. But I wanted to kind of do a more of a traditional love song, just kind of bring that feeling back to everyone, to kind of have that mood, that chill vibe, like it's been missing for a while.
Oh. Sorry, I had to do it.
There you go.
We love
that's
that.
That's what I'm going for, though. It's all good. So.
It's with the artist Safura. Or is that how you pronounce it?
Correct. Yes. The incredible, amazing singer. She's got a beautiful voice. I'm glad I was able to get her on this track. So she's really, really amazing, and I'm glad, and it went perfectly together to be able to have her on that. Thinking about making this song for a long time, and I needed a really good singer, and so it worked out well. So I'm glad I was able to get her on that track with me to add that extra vibe with the chorus.
And then you said you got an album dropping. You said tomorrow.
Yep. So my Now or Never EP.
Now or Never.
Yep, Now or Never EP. So coming out tomorrow night, 8 tracks on it already. So I just had a Bandcamp stream party earlier this evening. So that went pretty well. So just being able to have like a nice listening party as a preview, just to let everybody kind of get a taste. So that went really nice. And so tomorrow night will be the debut of the album worldwide on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other platforms.
All right, man. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we can get like a whole show with you, man. We can go into how that name came to be and all that kind of stuff. International Champ of Night. But right now we're going to play your song, man. What's Love Like? Featuring Sephora off of the Now or Never EP dropping tomorrow. Enjoy. We'll be right back with LexScope and Mack Moli.
I used to always wonder what it's like till I met you, baby. Thought I knew a lot before, damn, I must be crazy. I was blinded cause I always needed love from a woman. And I super king so desperate, I ain't care who was chosen. Always looking for the true romance, hoping for the slightest chance to find a special person. Realization at the lightest glance. But every time I thought I found what I wanted, just an optical illusion's what I witnessed so haunted. When you came along, I had all my defenses on high. All my past experiences left me hollow from cries. So it took a little time and a wee bit of patience for me to turn myself around and cherish love that is found. Every day I used to pray for real love to come my way. Never thought I'd see the day when I feel the words to say. But for now, I think I realize what love's like. It's like the greatest feeling you can have in your life. Yeah.
More than anyone else before you, and I won't ever let go because I just love you so. And now I know in my heart what love's like.
I'm loving every part of you, both in and out. The things you give me are enough to keep me closer and not ever stray another route. Our sex is magic, like something out of Daniel Steele. I can't express in words exactly how you make me feel. As I embrace you, feel your warmth over my colder body. I get the chills thinking about the love you brought upon me. Got people jealous cause we're everything they're looking for. The total package, not just love and sex, there's so much more. When we make love, the song that heaven sings their melodies. The birds are chirping in spring again, the summer breeze. And then you send me on an acid trip into the world of ecstasy, where I envision you and I as destiny. When I'm inside, I cannot hide my verbal state of mind. The chemistry we have together is something hard to find. If I'm asleep, then I don't want to wake up out this dream. My life is whole when you and I together as a team.
More than anyone else before you, and I won't never let go because I just love you so. And now I know in my heart what love's like.
On my knees with this diamond ring, asking forever. Nothing more I want in life than know when we are together. You're the light within the darkest tunnel till I reach the other side. No matter where I am, my love for you I'll never hide. You are the piece of the puzzle that completes my heart. And not a thing in this world would ever make us part. It makes me cry thinking how you make a brother feel. I never thought that I'd ever find a love so real. It's not because you always find a way to make me smile, or even how you're freaking me has got me going wild. The reason why I love you simple, every inch of your persona. Your body and curves, my favorite marijuana. Finally reached nirvana. The day we walked the aisle, I'm positive the doctors gotta surgically remove my smile. I never know a love that's greater than us. Till the end of time we journey till our matter is dust. Yeah.
More than anyone else before you, and I won't never let go because I just love you so. And now I know in my heart what love's like.
What's good, everybody? It's your pal Mal Holiday, and you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Fresh Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to
Generational
say.
wealth, as of right now, it feels very inequitable given the identities that you have versus if you are a person of color or not. To me, for this generation, I'm going to have to work really, really hard for intergenerational wealth to develop, especially with the economic system that Seattle's in right now, more than ever. Having been a Seattleite as well, I hope that we can talk about it more. And glad that this conversation is starting and to consider thinking about it more as a person of color and coming from an immigrant background as well.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhoods Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.org. Create your generational wealth for you and the future of your families.
1, 2, get down. What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio World, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio World.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Yo, my name is Don Gray. You tuning in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Ave Radio, and this is the Juice Pack with D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo 253 Tacoma.
The jungle is concrete, the water is all deep. The moderate, all thieves, the collar is not green. They killing us softly, you decided to not see. All day I dream about saving the home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. Yeah, ride the beat like a rodeo. This my mountain homer flow. They ain't recognizing the Duwamish, but they know it though. It's cold like the Holy Ghost. So I'm rolling solo in my moto, playing audio. Watching out for Popo, cause them folks want a cameo. I can't let it go, I still got homies on the patio. Lonely and stony, it's Harley Sony on this rocky road. A-stop, we gon' lock and load. Taking breaks and stop and go. Ain't no other option, they won't let us be. Yeah, they can't set us free. So we can't let it be. We can't let it be. Yeah. The jungle is concrete, the water is all deep. The moderate, all thieves, the collar is not green. They killing us softly, you decided to not see. All day I dream about saving the home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. All day I dream about saving my home team. Yeah. You say blue lives matter, I say blue lives murder. The difference is with me is I'll say it on tape recorder. Fire to the ice, we'll have them shutting down the borders. Like who really keeping score? You act like it's the second quarter. I had some centuries to that, I got centuries to rap. When I'm talking about this system that shoot missiles when you black. I was little, I knew that. Had some uncles doing time, and then in middle school started having homies flipping dimes, peeling shit like Clementines. Some committed suicide. Yeah, it's heavy, it get deadly on this motherfucking side.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That's Rail Beat Free with that hard-hitting song right there, killing us softly. Production from Noah Coin Flip right here. We got LexScope and Mack Moli here. LexScope was telling us, man, you've shot a video for Rel.
Yeah. I did.
Oh, it's not out? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Yeah.
Fantastic. He's an artist that already know what he wants.
How many videos have you shot that didn't come out?
I could probably count them on two hands.
Okay.
Yeah,
less than 10.
Yeah, less than 10. And shit, we've been putting videos out for
10. And we let it fly a little bit.
I'll be trying to be mindful though, bro. Like the more mimosas I have, the more I gotta be mindful. But But I'd say I shot 100 videos. I say 91 of them videos gonna come out.
Oh wow.
Those are good numbers.
But that's because like I'm very adamant about like if it don't come out, it feel like it was a waste of my time, and that irks me, and I won't work with you ever again. With me and Rel, it was like a combination of like my fault and his fault. It wasn't like that.
Oh, word. Okay.
But if it's an artist like dang, I can't even fathom like a no call, no show, like somebody like not showing up. I mean, for my videos, you got to put a deposit down. So if you don't show up, and that deposit non-refundable. So if you don't show up, it's like a detriment to your own self. So I don't really deal with those things anymore as far as like, yo, if somebody booked me for my time and they didn't show up, I'm like, yo, if you didn't show up, that's on you now. Like that, it wouldn't even make sense. We've been planning this for like 2 months. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. And not even that. Sometimes, you get together and it just didn't hit the way you thought it would. Nah. And they choose not to.
That's what we do, the consultation. Like that's before I touch the treatment, before I even pick up a camera. We get on a call for an hour, or we pull up somewhere with a scenic view and smoke it out. Or we go to a little bar and we have a little beverage. But no matter what, I'm gonna talk to you for 1 hour to see if we should work together.
Got you.
So like as far as meshing and stuff, that's why I said 91 of those videos are coming out, because before I even work with you, our brands align in some way, shape, or form. Or I really, really, really like, I could hate everything you do, but you got such a good idea for a video that I can't not shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still the art. It's like, yo, you could be MAGA, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you got a good idea for a video. I'm like, yo, I could put all of that aside. Let's work. Sorry.
Right.
Money green, dog.
Yep. No. Very true. Very true. Man.
How do you feel about shooting multiple videos for one song?
I think that in the age of TikTok, YouTube Shorts, short form content, and I've done it before.
Yeah.
Someone has approached me with one record that they wanted to shoot 5 different content pieces for, because they don't even got to be a music video no more. Like you were saying earlier, like a music video for me, minimum ticket, rack $1,500. But I got these content packages now where you can slide me 5. I'll shoot you 3 videos, 4 videos, depending on how I'm feeling and if I know you. But like those 4 30-second content videos, Instagram Shorts, YouTube, especially if you post them everywhere, they're gonna go farther for you than one horizontal music video, full length, and gonna cost you less.
Yeah, and there's just not a lot of good outlets for music videos right now. Like we saw TRL or whatever else. Hey, scope screening is.
But that's why we created it, though. I say that to say that's why we created it. So like when your music video come out, just like LA, New York, Miami, you have a place to debut your music video in front of a live audience where nowhere else in Seattle is giving you that opportunity. Especially say Patron drop a music video next, say he dropping in September.
Right.
Okay.
Cool. We got a September screening. All he gotta do is Lex. What up?
Okay.
Only him though. If you don't know me, you can't do that.
So the people that don't know you, how would they get their video played at the scope?
You go submit. We have a website.
Gotcha.
We have a website.
What's the website?
LexScopeFilms.com.
LexScope.
Yeah,
that makes it easy.
Yeah. No, deadass. You could type LexScope on Google, and our SEO game is so crazy. That's the only thing that's popping up. Ain't no other LexScope.
Mack Moli, you already know when that next video drop, put it on that scope screening, and you get to see feedback, like feedback from people.
That is you can't pay for that.
Nah, for sure.
The lot, hearing the audience laugh at the laugh cues, hearing the audience. You know what I'm saying? Boo you.
Has there been boos?
There's been no boos. It's all love.
Okay, I was like,
hey, it's some stuff that should have got booed.
Respect. It's because you didn't shoot it. It didn't show it in New York or something like that.
but that speaks to learning your audience.
But you're there but you're also there for knowing what you're getting into. Like you didn't pay the full price ticket for a movie anyway.
Well, the thing about it is the experience that we curated is, I'd say to this point, it flex on the movies.
Let's go.
For the first and foremost, Well, first and foremost, we can bring you alcohol and food to your chair.
I was gonna ask what that was about. I was gonna see if they were because if it was at a movie theater, they want to eat off the popcorn money.
So that's not. So this is. I'm not supposed to say this, but I will. All right. So
fresh exclusive.
The thing about it is, you're right. They do get that popcorn money.
Okay.
But it comes down to before we was doing what we was doing over there, they didn't even have an active popcorn machine.
What?
Now they do.
What?
Of course they do.
They
Let that money slip out your hand.
Guess
Come on
what?
now.
Guess what? They sell candy in there now too.
Yeah.
Hey, we was, for like the last.
You brought the people. We bring the beverages and refreshments.
See, so that's where the point of contention came from because I brought the people, or we brought the people on a Tuesday.
On a
Tuesday. I'm not trying to cut us none of that bread though.
Okay. And what you want to do is do it so consistently where they start spending their own money, and then
we already did it consistently, and
then pull it.
That's where we're in. That's the phase we're in right now. Unfortunately, and it's not in a malicious way. Honestly, the only reason that we're potentially leaving that venue allegedly, if we do, is just because space.
Right.
Like you said, we sell out every single time. So
I'm only basing this off of the rumor, but I heard that's kind of what happened with the Nate Jackson situation, which is ironically happened in Tacoma as well. It's like
ours didn't happen in Tacoma though.
I'm saying, but you from Tacoma, so you know.
I am from there. Yep, I understand.
So he's right there too. Like
Totally
he was at the Varsity Bar and Grill every week. He was packing that and then pulled it. He's like, you don't want to cut me in with the drinks. You know what I mean? We're filling up the house right here.
Yeah, he went and opened up his own club, man.
Now we got his
Nate
own
Jackson's
club.
comedy club. Yeah.
Super funny comedy show.
Yes.
Switched it on him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Again, just rumors, but
Allegedly.
you can see it happen.
Allegedly. That's why you got to say that, just to protect yourself. CYA.
Oh,
I want to speak toward styles, man. I know Mack Moli in the Bay. Everybody got like their own style. Which one do you kind of?
I would like to chime in real quick.
We're gonna get to you because
no, just about Mack.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was hearing your song and video, I hate comparison, so I won't compare anything. But I will say, to me, this was a version of a Bay rapper that I like that could actually rap on beat, and it was fly and cool and player and tight. It was like a better version of redacted name from the Bay that I also like. If it was actually on some like wow, because I'm from the East Coast, so like that boom bop hip hop, but like you know what I'm saying. So it was still like it was the vibe of like redacted rapper that I like that I won't name, but like you could actually rap good.
Yeah, and I think being in the Bay, you get some of that, right? Like you kind of pick up that game sonically. But being in battle rap, that's why I worked on my
That's
pen.
what it is. That's what it is. Because a lot of the Bay rappers, I feel like they be rapping slow sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
just
there's
like the
definitely-
cadence. That's the cadence and the BPMs.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that cadence you took was not
I
that
didn't
at all.
I didn't really think about that till you mentioned it because I mean I kind of I remember the hyphy era, so
Right,
that was
of course.
definitely
Yeah,
like
right.
turnt. That was up, but no, I hear
I
a
ain't
lot of
from
that.
here also.
No, but I hear a lot of that. It is a lot more smoothed out.
Yeah, I would say mob music, kind of similar to like the G Funk, in LA.
Yeah.
Heavy funk influenced, as far as like the base of what it is. But even like the current style that's like popular right now, which is kind of like EBK, is like a click from like not even necessarily the Bay, but sort of in that area. But there's definitely like a slower version. But because it's the Bay, they're like sampling like some of the crazy, like Diana Ross, and then the songs about like killing people. It's like some Bay Area drill type stuff, but the eclecticness still definitely
Range.
shines through. Yeah,
Easily.
But so, and I like since the Bay like put so much focus on being original and having your own style.
Mhm.
I can't think of an artist out there that put out any kind of trap music. Maybe you would probably know better than I would, but yeah, I don't see anybody trying to ride that wave. They just doing their own thing.
yeah. I don't even know. Like, I mean, there's maybe some sounds like that, but honestly, I just think sonically, it just don't. We like that music out here,
Right.
but it
I'm not
just
gonna lie.
doesn't feel.
People try to put some trap music out from Seattle for sure.
Oh, easily, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
And it sounds like it's from the Bay.
I've had it in my inbox.
Sometimes it sounds like it's from the Bay. Like sometimes I can't tell if the people from Seattle is trying to sample the Bay or vice versa. But like I
mean, I get it. You're gonna trap music is what's popping right now. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it
if
is.
you want to
It's
be a
what's
popping
hot.
rapper right now, it would probably behoove you to venture into that lane. But
I think that's where it gets a little tricky for me because I don't necessarily think like trap per se is popping right now. I think it's almost okay. It has trap influences, but what doesn't? But I think like the quote unquote Detroit,
a lot doesn't though.
I think exactly. But I think like in the trap realm right now, most of that stuff is like Detroit or DMV, damn near go-go music. To me, with the like the Uzi and like with all that, that Detroit, Philly, like that bop, that BPM. That's what
Even the New York drill is more upbeat too.
exactly. New York drill. It goes in the same category of exactly what I'm saying, and that's what some people are still saying that's trap. That's nowhere near trap. You just hearing some drums and some 808s. Maybe.
Right.
That's all I was saying. Is some people hear like the Detroit, the drill, and they be like, drill is trap. I'm like, okay, everybody is subjective. Who knows? But I know for a fact those are different things. Those are different styles.
And that's why I think people get confused. Is like there's the actual genre
And it's
of trap.
easy to get
from the
confused.
South.
It's easy, super
And then
easy.
there's people who say trap as in like content. You know what I mean? People that's trapping, they classify that all as like trap.
Yo, there's a whole nother trap. The one with the white people. Then they be do
EDM trap.
That's a whole different trap. They call it trap though.
They told me they like trap, and they play that. And I said,
no, right, yo.
No, I know what you're talking
He was
about.
about to start jamming when you
Passes that in the screen. Something visceral happened for D Money. He felt something in his spirituals on that.
Yeah. Well, I'm the director of videography for Q Nightclub now. So
Let's go.
Accidentally, sometimes I'll be in there just doing my job, and I'm in there filming them having the womp, and they be having the most fun, bro. They be having the most. I'll be jealous of the fun I see them having in the camera. Like, wow, why can't I go out with the homies on a Wednesday and just womp, and they just jumping up and down having a good time.
It's entrapment, man.
Come on.
Oh,
See, that's battle rap brain. That's battle rap brain. See, that's why I can't hang out with more than like one or two battle rappers at one time, because they'll just do that for like an hour and a half, and you can't get a word in without someone dropping a bar so casually.
Punchline off.
Too many punch slingers.
Too many.
So speaking of style, I know you spoke on the Napoleon Dynamite, Lex. What else is kind of giving birth to your style and your influences?
For clothes
specifically, yeah.
For clothes, I look to influences that people that influence my clothes are the people that like I look up and resonate too. Like if you look at anything that I style, I like. Are you familiar with Luka Sabat?
I thought you were talking about for the Mavericks.
No, the other Luka, not the clothes Luka.
Gotcha.
That Luka's sick at basketball, but there's another Luka.
Smash Brothers.
The one from Tumblr.
The one from Tumblr. Who said that?
Me.
Yes. Seriously. The one from Tumblr.
I know
The Luka from Tumblr. He probably would wear this exact fit. Probably. Obviously, ASAP, your Pharrells, your Tylers, your people that are just themselves. It don't matter about like clothes per se. Like, yes, I do like clothes, but like the inspiration I get is from the people that's just themselves, and that inspired me to be myself. Because like I don't want to ever copy somebody's outfit, but I will copy somebody's like essence of like, wow, I just would have never thought to do that.
Because I remember one of the scope screenings, you was wearing a costume. I forgot which one it was.
A lot of them I wear costumes. I mean, even technically right now I'm wearing a costume. Like I have like the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat, and like I like to get like I feel like
necktie.
Yeah, we are truly entertainers, and I get pissed off when people don't honor that. Like we are the people that are allowed to be eccentric and dress up in costumes whenever we feel like it and get paid for it. Why are you on stage in jeans and a white tee?
I support that.
Why are you on stage in a shirt and pants when you have the opportunity? I put a freaking blue wig on and a superhero costume and a wig for our last show at Barboza last week. And it's because, well, production value. But like, why not? I'm not gonna go up there in shirt and pants and rap. For what? That's boring.
I know OG Mambo skips the shirt altogether. He's like,
hey, if you're buff, then you got sex appeal. Take the shirt off. Do something. Do something.
Yeah.
Use what you got.
I
do something. My little brother, his go-to move, backflip. There's been specific instances where I've been filming him as he's like rapping his rap set. I go, hey yo, this would be an opportune time for a backflip.
I'm not gonna lie, that dude look kind of aerodynamic.
I've never been wrong. I've never been wrong.
Now that you speak on it.
Anytime I ever say, hey bro, this would be a good time for a backflip, he does it. The crowd goes
shout out to G,
crazy.
man. I rock with it.
I want to take it back to last week, man. And ID asked a really interesting the question. He said, how do you ID yourself in the morning? So like both of y'all, if you can tell me, what do you do to get right in the morning?
You want to go first, Mac?
Oh man, yeah. So depends on if I plan to wake up that morning or not. So
amen.
If I put, because I got kids now, so sometimes it just happens.
Yes, gotta sleep in now if you can.
But also too, I just be like, it is what it is. Whatever time I wake up, I wake up. But if I'm intentional, I definitely wait. First, it's like I don't really dream. I mean, I think I do, but I don't really remember it. So
you
I
smoke weed before you go to sleep?
I definitely do.
Sometimes, for sure.
That's why because I just went on a tolerance break, I stopped smoking weed like 3 days, and that 4th day, my dreams was like hyper vivid. The weed definitely.
Cool off that.
Yeah, I didn't want it either. I was like, whoa, it wake me up, please.
So I'll try that. But in the event that I don't remember my dreams, I definitely wake up. I gotta get my cleanliness right.
Right.
Get the face, get the teeth washing. I don't know if I shower that morning or if I can. I'm lying because we're online, but I like to think that in my mind. I like to think that I would go to the gym and then shower. But I definitely just because for me, I love mornings and I love late nights because it's just so quiet, and so I kind of take that time to just kind of fill myself out. Wait, Paul, not like that,
Ain't nothing wrong with that either, though.
That's a good time in the morning.
And Lex, man, what do you do to get right in the morning, man?
So in the morning, I got to agree with Mac. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to live a life where I don't have like a call time every morning that I got to wake up for.
Right.
So I would say, I do like to have like, as my own boss, I have to have like a certain level of self-discipline in the mornings. I would say that, like, when my Alexa, it go off at 8 every morning, but like if I ignore it and tell, hey Alexa, shut up, nobody is being like, okay, like it's on me to be like, all right, drag myself up. No matter what, whenever I wake up, I don't touch the phone for at least 30 minutes.
Right.
I don't touch the phone at all because like as soon as you touch the phone, that determines where your day gonna go. As soon as you touch the phone, as soon as you wake up, like, sure, it is a dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Like it is a dopamine rush to go see your DMs from when you were asleep, to see who want to talk to you, see what's going on with you. But now you don't control how your day starts, because you could open that phone up and you could go see some black people getting killed by the police on accident. That's the first thing you've seen all day.
Oh yeah.
Or you could open your phone up, next thing you know, shorty trying to just, what I'm saying, what she might have been up thinking and drinking last night. So now you got some stuff you got to deal with this morning.
Too many external forces that would affect how the morning goes.
Exactly. So I don't touch the phone for 30 minutes at least. Sometimes I try to make it an hour, but sometimes that's tough. But at the very least, it's going to be a cool 30 minutes. I don't touch the phone. I'll go literally do stuff where I don't need the phone. I go work out.
Right.
I'll take a shower. I'll journal. Just do whatever I got to do for 30 minutes so I could just have whatever I want my brain to be on during the day. That's the number one thing. Like, it don't matter if whatever part of the morning routine, the most important thing is I just don't let external forces decide how my day is going to start. Because that's important to me. And there's so many times where I didn't get to choose, where I woke up and, yeah, shorty was arguing with me, or I woke up and I seen the police brutality video, or I woke up and I seen something happy or dope, and I got that quick dopamine. But like after I, you know what I'm saying, get out the shower, I'm like, kind of missing something today now. It's just bad, yo. Like we already gonna be on the phone for the rest of the day too. So if I could intentionally try to find like 30 minutes out of my day to not let the phone, to be a slave to the phone.
Because what you're doing is you're volunteering your emotions to something
that you have no control
on the
over.
wake up.
I control what I can control during my day. So why would I purposely put something into my day? First thing I do in the day, I ain't even pee, smoke weed, nothing.
Right.
All I want to do is look in the phone and just get emotionally on a roller coaster. I'm cool.
And not only that, as we already know, it's a device that's not really trying to help you anyways, you know?
Facts.
All right, now we got less than a minute left in the program. We got to do a couple things. We want both y'all to suggest someone for a future show that you think would be dope on this program, someone you know have worked with, someone you think would be a good fit. Mac, you got somebody for us?
Oh my God, JF, Samoan rapper from San Francisco. Be dropping music. I'll definitely tap in and get y'all connected, bro.
Okay, JF and Lex, who you got for us?
Shit, I'm gonna throw off a top 5. I would say you got to get, if you want somebody that rap, go get Larry Rose.
Okay.
If you want a dope producer engineer, go get Poison Jams or Nobi, because Nobi also rap and he do engineering. So I would say Larry Rose, Poison Jams, Big Nobi. Y'all had Perry up here yet?
Perry Porter? Yeah.
You did? Okay. I'll take Perry out because he already been up here. Have y'all had, so this is just a little bit, it's like a documentary I'm working on. So like it's something a little bit near and dear to my heart. It's my one of my big homies. She out here running this her name Millie. She run this organization called FUCC, and it's basically like it's like called fuck. But FUCC, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But FUCC is an acronym.
FCC coming to us right now.
FUCC. But it stands for like the Fentanyl United like coalition to like get rid of fentanyl use, and like it's like a really good cause. The acronym is not safe for the radio. I'm sorry about that.
That's a good person to reach out to.
No, I could definitely. I could plug y'all with her super quick as well. And my last person, I would say, have y'all had Your Highness up here?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Have you had?
We should get your brother.
That's what I said first. Larry Rose.
Okay.
What have you had Umi up here?
What?
Do you know Umi?
I don't believe so.
Big ETC, big Tacoma factor. He just started a jeans brand that I'm doing a campaign for as well. So he has a lot to say as well. If you ain't know, now you know. Those are my 5 nominees for like really dope factors.
Right.
I'm sorry if I left anybody out on the spot right now.
We got to go to the ending show things. Next, we're gonna take a break next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks with Swish Asleep and Vosey joining us.
Yo, I know both of them and shot for both of them too.
March 6th in 2 weeks, we'll be back. We're taking a break next week, so check us out right here in the studio. Swish Asleep and Vosey, March 6th. Join us at 9 p.m. For Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Follow on all of our platforms, Facebook right there, facebook.com/Fresh Juice Media. We're on IG and X, Twitter, Fresh Juice Media. And of course, subscribe to us now on YouTube, man. Ring the bell, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Put that up in your browser.
Dong.
You don't even have to do the search engine. It takes you right there. Live shows every week, as well as clips every day. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Fresh Juice.
Peace and blessings.
Juiced up.